Careers, as I told you, it says that the candidates are trained in supply chain. These are the various important functions, or we say the duties and the responsibilities of the store manager, which are providing the education on related to this retail industry. This aspect focus on recruiting the right people at the right time or the right place. Hi and a warm welcome to you all dear students. I, George Lime, Commerce Faculty, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram First Grade College, Mysore, the Temple of Excellence. Students, today I am going to take up session 5, that is of Unit 5, Retail Marketing. In today's session, let us understand and discuss about the career opportunities in retailing. What are the career opportunities we find in this field called as retailing, or we say retail marketing? See, this retail industry, it is one of the most and the fastest evolving industry, because lot of things takes place in this particular industry, because each and every aspect which is being sold, so the products and the commodities which have been sold, that is for final consumption, will be undertaken under this particular industry, that is the retail industry. So it is one of the most important and very crucial, important, as well as the significant industry. So here this retail industry, under the Indian retail industry, it is undergoing through various drastic changes. So the Indian retail industries, it has gone through a drastic changes, that is with the consumers looking with all the convenience, with giving lot of multiple of choices of products to the consumers under one roof. Why there is a drastic change in this retailing business? Because we say that there is lot of commodities, various commodities or varieties of products are being sold to the consumers for their final consumption. Not only that, but also to see that all these various commodities which is being sold or which is being traded and which is being given to the consumers at their convenience, that will be under one roof. So you can find all the products under one roof. So it generates huge employment opportunities. It is not only just providing the basic needs or the wants of the customers, or satisfying the needs and wants of the customers or the consumers, but at large it says it is providing lot of employment opportunities also to the people in the society. So this has changed the face of retailing in India. Because of this, there is a ample opportunities which is being provided by retail industries, and that is why we say that this has brought a change in the retail industry in India. So a sector that is booming in India, that is a career is retailing industry, is promising the growth potential. So this particular industry, that is the retailing industry, it is promising the young and the youths of our country, saying that we are there with you, we have a lot of opportunities, career opportunities, easily you can access to it. So they are giving lot of potential as well as they are giving lot of ambitions, and they are saying that we can easily take up the opportunities or the employment opportunity which has been given by the retailing industry. Now coming to the careers, as I told you, it says that the candidates are trained in supply chain. So what are the various aspects, or what are the various, we say that the training is being given to the candidates who opt for this career industry in this retailing business. It says they are giving training to the candidates or the, so that is candidates or to the people who are getting into this particular field in the supply chain management. In the field of finance, they are giving the training, then marketing information, electronic retailing, then marketing and business communication, customer relationship, etc. So in all these fields, the training will be given to the candidates who opt for the career opportunities in this particular field, that is known as in retailing industry. So with the rapid expanding departmental stores, because due to rapid expansion in the departmental stores and lot of huge shopping malls have come up, and plenty of job opportunities are available, and it is a lot of job opportunities are available, as well as there are a lot of job openings are there in our country because of this retail marketing or retailing. Now students, the career in retail sector, it says that it has been developed as, which are the career opportunities where you can find to the youngsters or those who wish to opt for this careers in this retailing business or retail marketing. You can become a store manager or you can become a retail managers, right? Then there is opening for retail buyers, retail designers, then visual merchandise, planning, product developers. So these are where the various opportunities are there, career opportunities for the youngsters as well as those who wish to enter into this particular retailing business. Now several institutes also here in India, if you see, that is, it includes Birla Institute of Management, right, or Technology, that is in Greater Noida. Then RPG Institute of Retail Management, Indian Retail School offers various courses associated with the retail management. So there are so many, the institutions or the educational institutions or the various training or will be given, or the education will be given in the field of retailing, such as we have seen the Birla Institute of Management, which is in Greater Noida, and RPG Institute of Retail Management, as well as Indian Retail School. These are all the important the educational institutions which are providing the education on related to this retail industry, so, or retail management. So many multinational companies, if you see, they have come forward. Even multinational companies also have come forward in the retailing business. And you can see the examples for this is the retail Aditya Birla Group, then ITC Retail Group, then Reliance Group we have, then Birla Group, Tata Group, then we have Subkesh Shoppers, then Future Groups, Big Bazaars, Pantaloons, Apparel Chains, Raymonds, then Arvind Brands, Lifestyle, like this. There are so many different kinds of varieties and different forms of retailing business, or the the retail businesses have come up. So these are all the companies or the business enterprises where they are giving lot of employment opportunities they have been creating, as well as there are a lot of openings for the careers. International Spencers also is one of the part of the retailing business, as well as some of the other top companies also will be giving or creating the employment opportunities to the people in India. So there is a boom in the retail industry. That is, there is a rise, and it is a peak level. Boom means it is a peak level in the retail industry, which has created a lot of employment opportunities for the people who are in the India and with various skills and talents. So those are having lot of skills and lot of talents in them about this retail industry, then, or in this field of retailing, they are able to enter into this particular industry, that is in retailing sectors. So the actions which are expected to generate here, it says 10 to 15 million jobs over next few years. In the next few years, in the future of 10 to 15 years of span of period, you can find, we say, lot of, it generates 10 to million jobs over the next few years. So in the next few years, we can find in India, the retailing industry or the enterprises or the business, they are going to provide opportunities for 10 to 15 million. They're going to create 10 to 15 million jobs to the people who are having the various skills and also the potential and the talents to work in that particular organization or in the business enterprise. So as a career of retail management, it is a very dynamic field because everything is changing. It is very interesting, as well as it is a very dynamic field where you can achieve a lot of things, right? So career in retailing is becoming one of the important and highly sought career opportunities or options in India. So we can see that this in retailing business, it is becoming one of the most highly, the career options for the youngsters in our country. Which are the options or which are the job opportunities which are available, that is in the retailing sectors? First one, we say the sales and related jobs. So sales are the main aspect of any related, that is of any retail industry. Sales are one of the most important aspect because the main aim is here of retail industry is to see that to sell the products to the consumers, right, for final consumption. So sales is the main important aspect of a retail industry. Why it is important? Because it is a part of store operation. This selling is a part of store operation, because in the store they are going to keep all the unstock, that is the stock of goods which is not been sold. So from there, their main objective or the goal is to seek to clear all the the stocks which are available. So that is one of the important part of the store operation, that is the selling or sales. Now the important duty of the sales staff is what? The most important duty of the sales staff is to sell the products. That is what their objective is, or the target is. That was to the consumers. So they are selling it to the consumers. That is why we say that the important duty of the sales staff is to sell the products to the consumers for the final consumption. Other than sales, there are other jobs also where it says which involves the sales associate, then cashier for receiving the payments. So somebody should be there to receive the cash, as when you sell it in return, that is in exchange for the goods you are getting cash, the money. So that should be received by some person. So here that is a cashier, he will be receiving the payment by cash, or it may be in the form of check, debit card, credit card, and all the other operating card registers. So these are all the various other related jobs other than selling in the field of retailing. Now the retail staff, they also discharge other functions or the duties like preparing the displays. Now they need to display the products. Only when they display the products in attractive manner, which creates the attention of the consumers, then only you can find sales, or you can achieve the target, that is you can sell the products. And also making deposit at the cash office, then taking inventories, that is the stock. All these are the other, also the extra jobs or the duties which has been assigned to the sales staff, that is to the retail staff who are working there. Then depending upon their working hours, so they are going to do all these things, that is the works or the duties which has been assigned to them. The retail staff should be well equipped. So those who are in the field of this particular, in this retail shops, they should be well equipped and they should have a very excellent communication skill. Only when you have a very excellent communication skill, that is you can easily target, you can easily pull, you can easily attract the customers. Thereby you can make them, persuade them and influence them to buy the products. So in that way you can easily sell the products. So in a very short span of time, the retail revolution has taken place. So in a very short period of time, the revolution has taken place in this retail industry. Our second career options we find as a store manager. Now, who is this person, store manager? What are his duties? What he will be doing there? What kind of duties has been assigned or the responsibilities on him? Let us see that. So a store manager is a person who is ultimately responsible. He is the final person ultimate responsible for the day-to-day operations in the management of this particular retail store. So whatever takes place in that particular organization or in that the firm, so in that retail organization or in the enterprise, so everything, whatever things happens in the day-to-day of that particular retail shop, so he will be the utmost and ultimate responsible person, right, in that particular shop or in that particular store. All employees working in under this particular store, they should report to the store manager. Now the employees who are working there, they should report in the morning to the store manager, and store manager is also responsible for managerial human resources. So he is also responsible not only for selling the products or for the day-to-day activities, to conduct the day-to-day activities, but also is responsible to see that he has to take care of the human resources, that is the employees or the people who have to work there. So he needs to hire a team. So for that, what he has to do, he needs to see that he needs to hire or recruit the persons or the team members to work in that particular store. And so they should be given proper training after recruitment. Then they should be giving lot of development programs should be given to them or undertaken. Then managing the profit and loss of that particular store, as well as banking and handling customer operations. All these are the various important functions, or we say the duties and the responsibilities of the store manager. So these are the most important responsibilities or the duties which has been assigned to the store as a store manager. So he is responsible for each and every action that takes place in that particular retail store. Third is visual merchandiser. Now this is one of the options in the career field of retail marketing. So it is the activity of promoting the sales of the good. So visual merchandise means it is the activity, right? It is a task that how you are going to promote the selling of the goods. So promoting of sale of goods is the important task or the activity of this visual merchandising. Now this is an art. So selling is an art. In Kannada we say kale, right? So selling is an art. How you are going to sell it? How you are going to sell it? That means there should be something where you attract the customers. You have to persuade the customers, influence the customers in such a way that you sell the products to them and they buy the products. So that is why visual merchandising is an art, right? Where it says it is intended to increase the sales. It is one of the promotional tool, or it is called as an art, where the person who was involved in selling, his main job is to see that he has to increase the sales or to do the sales. So it is a tool to achieve the sales target. This particular visual merchandising is one of the important tool in the field of sales target, right? So it is the art of displaying the merchandise in such a manner that it appeals to the people to buy the product. That is, it appeals to the people or in the eyes of the customers that how they are going to see that there is a sales and how they create the sales for that particular product, how they create a demand for that particular product. So it is an art where a person does on himself. That is, he will be doing it, or he will be utilizing his skills and talents, and thereby he attracts the attention of the customers and see that the product is being sold. This visual merchandising is very much responsible for merchandising. That is, creativity is very, very important and essential part in this aspect. That is, to be an essential or good merchandiser. So if you want to be a good merchandiser, then you should have that creativity, that skills. Only when a person is having creativity and skills, easily he can do any kind of job, or he can achieve any kind of task which is given to them, right? So selling a product, it is not an easy thing. So you need a creativity. You need lot of skills and creativity whereby you can attract the customers and see that you sell the products to them. So this visual merchandising includes the window display. What are the other aspects of this visual merchandising? It includes window display. That is where you enter the shop in the left and right side. I was telling you in the last session about window display, where they are going to keep the products, where they are going to display the products, so that as the customer enters, he should see that there are products which has been displayed, and it should be displayed in a very attractive manner so that they are going to buy that particular product. So in such a way that attention has to be created in the minds of the customers. So that window display, then the lot of signs, then interior displays, how well you are going to situate the interiors of your the storeroom or the outlet, whereby you are displaying the products which attracts the customers, all these things. So the combination of color and theme also is very, very important and part of this visual merchandising, and it plays a very important role in the visual merchandising. The color aspect, the theme which you give for that particular advertising, or whatever the room interior decoration you are doing, right, for your store outlet, all that will be taken into account for your sales. Now the fourth aspect, that is the career opportunities in retailing, is regional sales manager. Regional sales manager. So the regional sales manager also, he reports to the national sales manager. So the person who has been appointed as a regional sales manager, he has to report to this higher authority or the superior, who is called as the national sales manager. Now this regional sales manager, he requires lot of excellent interpersonal and communication. This person, regional manager, should also have lot of skills, lot of talents, lot of creativity, and so that and also he should have lot of communication skills. So this retail sales manager is responsible for the day-to-day operations of this retail store. So the person who is here working as a retail sales manager, he is totally responsible for the day-to-day activities which is being conducted in that particular business or in the retail store. They must have a computer skills and knowledge, and they should be very much patient. This is very important. Having knowledge about the computers, that is okay. He should have it. It is also one of the condition. But along with that, he should have a patience, that is both employees with both the employees as well as the customers. So the regional sales manager, he should be very patient and calm and quiet, so that, and also see that he should be very much pleasing character, and he should be very patient with both the employees and the customers. Otherwise, if he is having lot of BP or the blood pressure, we say high BP, and where that he simply rises for each and everything, shouts at the employees or the who call the customers. So if he is shouting at the customers, or if he is not having patience and he is creating lot of problems there with the employees and the customers, then you cannot attain your target, that is the sales. So he should be very calm and cool, and also he should be very much pleasant enough, and so that he can communicate easily whatever he wants to communicate with the employees as well as the customers. So this retail sales manager must be able to motivate as well as to organize the employees. So if that person, the main superior, that is the retail sales manager, he should be very much pleasing person, a pleasing character, right? And having a very good leadership character, or the characteristic feature he should have, right? As well as he should motivate the employees. That is very, very important. Motivating the employees in order to attain the sales, as well as he should also have that organizing aspect in him. A retail sales manager must have obtained a degree. If you want to become a retail sales manager or a regional sales manager, then it says you should be having a degree in the marketing field. So having a degree in the marketing field, you are eligible to become a retail sales manager, right? Or a degree in the business communication. So these two are important aspects on part of education eligibility. Regional sales manager are responsible for group of retail stores. So a sales manager, he'll be in charge of that particular store, but regional sales manager, he'll be in charge of all the stores which is coming under him, a group of retail stores. So they visit. What is their nature of duties and responsibility? The nature of duty of a regional sales manager is to visit the stores of various stores which is coming under his jurisdiction, and observe the performance, and observe how they are doing, how well they are working, how well they are communicating with the customers, what are the various strategies they are following, right, in order to sell the products. So all this he will be observing. This regional sales manager, he will visit the storehouses or store outlets, and he will be observing the performance of the employees, and also he will solve the problems if any problems are arising there in the retail outlets. So regional managers, they must report store performance to the company headquarters. So after observation, he should prepare a detailed report, and that report has to be submitted regarding the performance of the company to the company's headquarters, and making a proper decisions regarding or concerning the employees, whether they are doing the work properly or not. So what are the various problems they are facing. Like this, each and every report he should make, and they should submit to the company's headquarters. Next is the finance and accounting. This is also one of the important career opportunities in the retailing business. So a retail store requires well-run financial department, because in order to purchase the goods, right, and also to have the working capital for the day-to-day conducting of the business. So they require a very good financial department, a sound financial department, we can say. A financial manager is very much responsible for all the financial activities that takes place in that particular organization. So he is responsible for keeping the records of the accounts. Very, very important. His main responsibility is to see that he maintains the books of accounts, right? That is of income and as well as expenses. So every financial manager of that particular retail store, his main duty is to maintain the books of accounts which are related to incomes as well as expenditures, and maintain these financial records, cash flow control, right? How the cash which is going out, cash inwards and cash outwards. So cash flow control, banking, banking duties, all these are the important aspects or the duties of this particular finance manager. So the financial manager must be very much efficient. In what ways? Efficient in handle to the risk which arises of debt. So he should be capable enough, efficient and enough so that he can easily handle the crisis or the financial crisis which arises in the what you call the retailing business. Then we have human resources. It is also one of the important aspect or career aspect or career opportunities in the retailing business. So it says this aspect focus on recruiting the right people at the right time or the right place. So this human resource, HR we say. So HR department is very important department in any sector you take. Not only the retailing trade, but also in any sector. So this HR resources is mainly responsible for recruiting of the people, right? Recruiting the right staff or the right employees or the right candidates for the right job as well as at the right time. These three are very important. So right person, right job and at the right time. These are three important aspects. If you do this, automatically you can see very good employees you will be having in your business or in enterprises or in institutions. So the year also under this career opportunity in retailing, it is one of the aspects they focus on retailing. That is the one of the important aspect is they focus on recruiting the right people. So they should recruit the right people, one who is qualified, one who is educated, and who is having lot of talents and skill in that particular field to work. So those persons has to be taken into consideration and they should be selected or recruited for a particular job, because the success of this retail depends upon the right sales force. So the main secret here is when you select or choose the right person or recruit the right person, so there the success of your retailing business will be there, or it starts, because the main success of any retail business is it depends upon the right sales force. If you have very good and right sales force, that is employees working there and who's having a lot of talent, skills and knowledge, and who can have a creativity as well as who can attract the customers, then your retailing business will be a successful one. That is why they say that you should recruit the right people in order, because they are the sales force person who will be main important key element in your success of your retailing business. Now this HR function includes recruitment. So this HR function or human resource management, or say, first and foremost, it starts with the recruitment of the employees. That is, first taking the application, receiving of application, then scrutinizing the application, then selecting the candidates, then calling them for the recruitment, calling for the right interview, right, or written test, the group discussions. Like this, there are so many aspects which we come across under this, the recruitment part. So the HR function includes recruitment of the people, selecting the right person, giving them the proper training and development regarding the programs or regarding the task which has been assigned to them. Then whatever the compensation has to be paid, that is the pay packages and other compensation or incentives, we say the benefits, etc. So proper knowledge requires on part of every human resource manager. So human resource manager, he should be well equipped and he should have the thorough knowledge regarding this whole aspect of HR process, that is starting from recruitment up to the benefits, right? So he should understand the qualification and the qualities, how and which are the eligibility conditions or the criteria to hire the efficient staff. So HR manager is totally responsible for each and every action which it takes place in that particular organization. So HR function is dealing with the staff grievances, and also they will take all the disciplinary actions or the matters. So HR department not only just for the recruitment or giving training and giving the placement, to the employees and recruiting the right staff? No, but along with that, and even not only giving the compensation, the incentives, but also it says that it is dealing with the staff grievances, the complaints from the staffs they receive, right? As well as taking the proper decision as well as proper disciplinary actions on the employees who are not working according to the organizational plans. Then we have logistic. This is also one of the important careers in the opportunity, that is career opportunities in the retailing business. So a logistic process consists of the process of integrating. It is a process of integrating, means bringing everything together. That is several aspects such as material handling, it may be, or it may be the warehousing where you are going to store the goods, then information being collected, and transporting of the goods from one place to another place, right, where to the convenient places where the customers requires it, then packaging and inventory. All these are the important various aspects which comes under the logistic section. So this department, logistic department, is one of the important aspect, and it has been entrusted with the responsibilities. What kind of responsibility it has been entrusted with? It has been entrusted with ensuring that the entire process of the logistic is maintained under this particular department, and it has been developed in such a way that it is according to the goals and the targets of the business which will be reached at the economical cost. So this is about the logistic section of the department. Now coming to the marketing, it is one of the most key important aspect where without marketing, no product, no commodity, no service can be, it can be sold, or you can do the sales. So it is a department which includes the functions, the important functions such as advertising, the promotional tools. Which are the promotional tools under marketing? We have advertising, sales promotion, public relations. All these are the important aspects. Even if your quality of your product is good, even if you are recruiting a right person, right sales force is there, and there will be a lot of communication skill, everything is there, but still you require this important aspect called as marketing. At the end, this is the one which will help you out to reach the customers, right? Because this is the marketing aspect where you are going to create an awareness, alertness among the customers, saying that this is your product, this is the branded product, this is the price, this is the quality, this is the quantity, the shape, design, and this is the MRP, and what are the benefits, what are the compositions, each and everything you are going to give in this marketing field or in this marketing aspect. So the people with specialized knowledge and creativity will be taken here under this particular department called as marketing department. So if you are well versed in the marketing field, if you have a lot of communication skills, right, and if you know how to attract the customers by a way of communication, then you will be the fittest, or you will be the best person, or you will be fitting into this particular department known as the marketing department. So advertising managers, they are responsible to direct the firm where in the order of advertising and sales promotion campaign. So this advertising managers, they are the managers or the persons, one will be directing the company how to take the advertisement, what are the content should be there in the advertisement, what should be the message should be passed in the advertisement, what should be a slogan, right? Dil mange more advertisement message, how it is. Dil mange more means as soon as you listen that or hear it, wherever you are, you will just watch your TV, because something different slogan is there, right? So like this, there are different slogans where the advertisement message will be passed on in order to attract the customers, and also taking up the promotional campaigning. All this will be done, and these are the duties of the advertising managers. And the marketing managers, they work with the advertising managers. So both should coordinate, both should integrate. We say the marketing manager and the advertising manager, both should cooperate together, integrate together, then merge with each other, and also along with the promotion managers to promote the company's firms and the products and the services. So these are the important aspects where you require a very good advertising managers in order to create a very good advertisement, as well as to conduct the promotional campaignings, right? And you require the very good marketing managers where they will work with the advertising and promotional managers, and thereby you can find the success and you reach the target or the objectives of your organization. That is, under retailing, the main objective is selling the product to the final consumers for final consumption. So dear students, this is the topics which I had explained to you, that is about the career in the retailing business. What are the career opportunities which is available, and it is the openings are available in this field of retailing business. So I hope you have understood all the topics which I have covered to you. So this is the last topic and the end of this particular session, that is of unit 5, retail marketing. So hope you understood. So see you in the next class. Until then, take care, have a nice day. And this is very important aspect or the important question which may arise in your examination. On part of the examination, I'm saying, because this career opportunities in retailing business, retail marketing can be asked for 10 marks or 15 marks. So be aware of this and see that you study. So thank you, students. See you in the next class.